guys, Sophia here from My Great Challenge. Welcome back to my channel. This is episode 22 of my master bedroom makeover. I'm precariously seated on the edge of my bed and I feel like I'm going to fall. Hold on. Okay, that's better. I'm still doing the master closet, but there's a big change of heart. I was going to do bifold doors today, and I realized that it's not so much that I don't know how to do it. I'm very concerned that I'm going to build bifold doors, install bifold doors, and it's going to take too much room on either side because of the way the dresser is. And the only way to manage would be to put the dresser in the middle and 2 bars on either side. And then I calculated it's actually more difficult to get clothes that way out of the closet. Scott likes the configuration right now. And I had a small conversation with Michelle from my Everyday Wife Life. Hi, Michelle. And she said, why don't you just put one sliding door? And then that way the dresser is always exposed, but you slide the door in front of it. And I was just like, light bulb. It was a genius idea. And then further along, some other people mentioned it. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to install one sliding door. And for that, I need to get up to show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to, instead of doing bifold doors that are going to take room here and may or may not hinder my ability to open this dresser. And then they will take room here, which really, you know, it's because this is deeper on that side. It's making it hard to get your clothes. Do you see better with the lights on? Okay. So the other solution was to put the dresser right in the middle, but then you only have maybe 13 inches on either side for clothes. It's not working out, okay? And I suppose this is the reason why they had initially installed sliding doors. I didn't like them because my closet side was here, Scott's side was there, and then they were just split in the middle. And basically my closet access, once you had those sliding doors all on the right or on the left, was about this big, and it was really difficult to get clothes in there. So for those of you who have sliding doors, you know the struggle. So what I'm going to do, I had removed the track because it was bent. There was an issue, that was another reason why I removed the doors. It was an issue with the track. The track was bent, so one of the door was like not really going all the way to the left. So I bought a new track. It comes as a kit, and it's super inexpensive. It was $17 for the kit, and it comes with the track, 4 of the support wheel mechanism. It comes with the thing that goes at the bottom that stops the doors from swinging. All right, and then it comes with 2 really ugly, I guess, handles. The problem with sliding doors is that you cannot have protruding handles. They have to be recessed, because if you have protruding handles, one of the handles is going to stop the door from sliding. All right, so this I'm not going to need. I'm going to build one door and one door only. It's going to be right here. And that door will stay here until Scott wants to reach his other side of the closet, which quite frankly is very rare because most of what he wears is right here, except for maybe like flannel shirts, but we're coming into summer, so forget it. So when he wants to reach that side of the closet, the door will slide right here in front of the dresser, and he'll be able to have access to his clothes. And then when he doesn't want, or he needs this, it slides right back there. So what I did was go on Amazon and I purchased more of those handles that are matching my closet and our 2 side tables. And we're going to have the same handles right here throughout the whole dresser so that we have a complete look. So this is what I'm doing. I have everything I need. First order of business is removing the rod and the curtains to open up the space. Second order of business is removing a strip of carpeting right in the jamb of the door and put a piece of wood there that's going to be a separator between the rest of the closet and whatever we're going to have for flooring. So like I said last week, I am keeping the green carpet inside the closet so that he can have memories of his green carpet. I'm hopeful that at some point, maybe 20 years down the road, he'll open his closet and says, boy, is that carpet ugly. We never know. One can hope. So he will have leftover keepsake carpeting in his closet. And that bar, just like for my closet, will be like a threshold. All right, so I have to install that, cut it. It's not too much of a big deal. I have the piece of wood that's been cut to size. And I'm going to try it out now, actually. And of course it's too tall. Well, I have to see once I put the track. Yeah, that's gonna be too tall. I'm going to have to cut it. But I need to figure out what the height is based on what I'm putting at the bottom. All right, so the idea will be this. So now there will be a handle right here that is matching the handles over there. And then the door will just slide this way. All right, that's it. That's the idea. I have a trim that is the same trim that I have on everything else, you know, that little stripe thing, so that the door will look finished from both sides. And then in the middle right here, I'll do a medallion like I did with my closet door that has this Art Deco design, and all of that will get stained. And if you're wondering if this is stainable wood, it is. I buy the expensive plywood that is covered with maple. So this is maple finish on all of the wood in this room for everything that I have constructed. So I'm thinking about changing the frame, by the way, to the same that I had, installed on the other side. Okay, so here's one. Yeah, it behooves me to clean this up, right? Can you tell the difference between here and over there? Let me get the measure, because, you know, there's been questions, why did I do this, why did I do that? But this is all crooked, okay? This is an attic that was probably rehabbed I would say in the 80s or 90s. Okay, this is 3 3/4. This is 5. So I can't do 2 colors. There was like a whole idea of doing 2 colors where I would have this in white and this in blue. If I do that, then this whole part here is going to be like really obvious that it's not the same height. But this is leveled and this is plumb, so that's not the issue. The issue is just this part here of the roof that was, you know, I don't know how they did it, but obviously it wasn't done properly. Anyway, none of my problems right now. I gotta put that seal at the bottom. Alright, what I need to do is measure from here to here. It should be 58, but you never know. It's 58, so I need to cut a piece of wood that's 58, place it right here, and then cut the carpeting around it, place that wood, nail it in, or screw it in, and that's going to be the threshold. For the closet. I feel like I'm finally able to work on something here. I need to measure from here to the top of that seal, and that's going to be the height of my door. I had it cut 25 by 64. Let me see. 63 and a half. 63 and a half. Whoa. This is 63. Let's get the level. Leveled. Ah. I'm off by a quarter bubble. Okay, so I'm going to do the door at 63. Over here, I have 63 and a half. 63. So what's gonna happen is that if I do a door that's 63 and a half, I'll be able to slide it up until here, and then it won't fit anymore. So I need to do a door that's 63, and there will be a space at the bottom. Old house. Old houses. This is weird. Ah, it's leveled. So this is leveled, the frame is leveled, but the floor of the house is not. Oh well. Don't mind me, alright? I'm trying to figure out. Oh yeah, yeah. You can see it from the inside. There's definitely a difference in height. Okay, so we're gonna do what I said. We're gonna do we're gonna do 63 on the door. I'm gonna do 63 and a quarter. Because you got to remember it's pushed up inside the rail. Think. Think. Can you tell I'm losing my mind? I'm an idiot. I'm supposed to measure from the track. So I have to install the track. Okay. I'm telling you, there's some days I'm losing my mind. I'm not supposed to measure from the top of the frame to the bottom of the frame. I'm supposed to measure from the track to the bottom of the frame. So I'm going to install the track first, and then we measure. Sometimes I feel though it's a good thing that I'm doing mistakes, because then you don't make them. So those wheel thing here, I place this way. So I'm going to put one here. Let's start with this one. So I installed two, and it rolls, but look. Very obviously I need to shorten it, all right? So I tell you what, I need to eat. I need to eat, I'm losing my mind. I'm going to put my camera on the charger, and when I come back, I'm going to remeasure, but now that it's installed. Oh, and by the way, because you know I don't read instructions, right? The wheels are not the same. And I realized that because they clearly say number 1 and number 2. So number 2 is for the door in the back, and this is a straight pin. And the number 1 door is a curved pin so that it pushes the door forward. Read the instructions. Me, never. All right. And I probably, you know what? If I look at the instruction, it probably says how much you need to remove from the door in order for it to fit. But. We're not going to do that. I'm going to figure it out. It looks like I need to remove about 1.5 inches. So I cut it at 64. So yes, 62.5. That seems a little bit too much, but we'll see. So I'm going to measure it back again from here to the bottom and then cut the door. But I'll do that after I eat. And I got to tell you, from the bed, it looks really good. And yes, I'm definitely going to change those. Not today, because I don't even have the material. But I'm definitely going to change those, because I think it's going to look great. With the sides here done with the trim. And the handles change on the dresser. It's actually going to look pretty good. The TV is in the way, but it is what it is. I feel much better. It's too bad I don't do those videos live, right? Because you guys could tell me, Sophia, you need to go eat. How many times did that happen? Twice already or 3 times during this master bedroom makeover? Alright. I'm going to measure again. And this is where I'm going to cut the door. Alright. 63. And my door is 64. So I got to cut off 1 inch. And we'll see if it fits. If it doesn't, I already pulled it all the way up. If it doesn't fit, I'll cut a 1/2 inch. Fit. I don't want to have to cut you again. You see? I gotta cut like a tiny bit. Wait a minute. This is going to raise it. The front is supposed to go this way. So if I put this here, no, I'm fine. So this is stopping the door from swinging. I'm going to remove not a lot, about 2 or 3/8 of an inch from the bottom here. You tell me if you can hear the difference. Right? So it's no longer scraping at the bottom over here because this is crooked, okay? Perfect. You know what I'm going to do at the bottom? I'm going to get those 1x1 trims. They're like baguettes. And I'm going to put one on either side, and this is going to be on its own track in between the two. That way it will never move, right? Okay, this is great. So I'm going to measure this again. And I'm going to put the trim on this side. I got to be honest, I don't think I have enough for both sides. So we're going to do it at least on one. And we're going to do 63.25. Yeah, I definitely don't have enough. So I'll have to go back to Home Depot. Anyway, I need to go back to get the new frame. So that'll take care of that. Come on. There we go. And look what I found downstairs in the garage. Leftover wood that I used for the shelves for support. And I can place them there. I have one on each side. And that's going to be my truck. And I know what you're going to say. I just created another area that needs to be vacuumed, right? But here goes. The door is not swinging. It's on its own track. And I don't even have a gap right here. So I'd say perfect, but can I still open this? Yes. Okay, good. All right. Yay! So you know the day didn't start too good, but I'm very happy with this so far. I can't wait to put the trim on this side. And then Scott's gonna have to decide where he wants the handle. If he wants the handle here or if he wants it here. But in the meantime, I'm ready to do design. So I have pieces of that same wood. That I use for my closet. And we're gonna do an Art Deco design. So there's going to be two side by side. Right? And then I'll do one more like this and another one like that on both sides. Yay! Okay, let's center it as opposed to the closet door on the other side. The door is 25 plus 3/8. So right now I'm at, no, it's 25 1/4 plus 1/4. So that's 25 1/2. 12 1/2, 12.75. Okay, that's the center. So these two need to meet right here, and they need to be plumb. Which they are not. Dun, dun, dun. All right, it was tough, but I did it. I did it, and guess what? Scott saw it and he loves it. So we just got to install the handle. Look at this. The door can't move. It's not moving forward or backward. I still have to fix the carpet over there. But it's looking great. So next week I'm removing this, the whole frame here. This I'm thinking is probably gonna have to be painted the same color than that, because I can't keep it white if I'm gonna do all of the woodwork in stain. So I have to do that, remove that, replace it. I have to do the right side right here to match this side. Okay, I have to do all the handles, and I have to put a handle right here to match. So from the bed, this is what it looks like. And I think it's really cool. So, hold on, let me turn it so you can see it. I'm gonna say good night now. All right, lesson learned. I gotta eat my lunch before I start working here, because then you saw me, I couldn't put two thoughts together. But it looks great. It looks great, and once it's painted, I think it's gonna look fantastic. Oh, and by the way, he's open to the idea of having wood floors. I think he's realized once he saw this with all the wood color that there's really no carpeting that would match it. So that's what I'll do next week. The one thing I need to do, I don't know if you can see it from here. Let me turn the camera. Oops. Let me turn the camera a little bit. All right. Right now I don't have any cables running down, but I have to figure out a way to have the cables hidden, because it looks better, yeah, without the cables showing. And we can actually tilt the TV a little bit better now because we don't have the what you would call it, the curtain rod. So you tell me down below, what do you think? How do you like the idea of a single sliding door just to access the closet, and then leaving this open? You know, once the handles are changed, I think it's gonna look really, really cool. Much easier probably than doing bifold doors that would have interfered with this and taken space over there. And plus, you know, I mean, you saw me struggle with just like one single sliding door. Imagine what it would be if I was doing bifold. I'm glad I did this. Michelle, it was a genius idea, and I implemented it with difficulty, but I did it and I love it. And it's solid. It's solid. It's gonna look great. Can't wait. So you comment down below. You let me know how you like the idea of one sliding door and the wooden track at the bottom, even though I'm gonna have to vacuum inside that track once a year or something like that, knowing me. And then the idea of changing the handles and all of that. Tell me how I did. I'm not looking for kudos or anything. I just want to know if, you know, if you like it. And that would be it. So don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Facebook at My Great Challenge. And then the t-shirt that I'm wearing is part of my merch. You can find that at My Great Challenge Gift on Etsy. And don't forget to check me out for vintage finds on my Etsy shop if you're looking for antiques and vintage stuff. That would be Frenchie and Tubby on Etsy. All the links are down below. Subscribe right here in the corner if you don't want to miss another episode. And that would be it. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you. Bye. Hey, it's me, and guess what? Click that thumbs up if you really like this video. Thumbs down twice if you didn't. You can also share my video if you really, really liked it, or save it to watch later. Also, you can subscribe to my channel, but don't forget to click that bell button so you are always notified when I post a new video. Thank you for watching.